I hadn't realized that I've been running around this entire. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 65 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die: The Purge. And it is later in the morning than I would have liked to, but I would say we've been successful. Our 1 day mission to paint everything, I think, actually turned out pretty well. I am crafting this because this is something that I should have just done a long time ago. I've fallen down there more times than I really care to admit. So we have got that. Did I already? Yes, I already did. Okay. So throughout the day and a half, I had definitely fair share of the wandering hordes and events. So we have now gotten our pistol up to the tier 5, so we're maxed out there, even though we're only at level 7 of revolvers. So I guess there's only so many revolvers that they could put in there. Batons, I did make it to the plasma in the previous episode, so I did make one of those. So let's see. I guess we'll walk through and I'll show you everything that I kind of got painted. Again, our next big thing is going to be furnishing. And I've been collecting and collecting and collecting. So we'll see how that turns out with what we have. So first off in here, again, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with this room. I don't know yet. Kind of overlooks that. I tried using these wooden, again, they're boarded up. I wish we could actually get the regular, I have to fix that. The regular wooden doors you'd see inside POIs. So that'll be a bathroom more than likely. I may tweak this a little bit, but I was trying to find something different for the stairs there. We had this done previously, but you can still look at it. See, you know what? I'm gonna go grab the paint. As I'm walking through, if I find stuff, I should really be able to fix those. Alrighty. So see, the first one was in here. Easy fix. Alright, and we'll head back out here real quick. Sorry, it's gonna bug me, and if I don't get them now, I probably won't get it till I'm running through later again. And we're fixing stuff as we go as well. Our overlook, I think this turned out really nice. So the stairs kind of going down. Again, we overlook, and there's our downstairs area. Plus, we still also have a fantastic view out there. If we come upstairs, like I said, I would do everything white. Oh, almost everything. And there's our helo landing spot here, which I like. I painted all these things out here green, kind of to symbolize grass, because I can't really put grass with the height that we have. So we'll come down here. I like this glossy black TV screen for these stairs. I think it really kind of is cool. Again, this is our kitchen. It has that real good kitchen feel. Our dining room. I think this looks very fancy. We can put a pretty nice large table, and hopefully we'll be able to put a few shrubberies and trees and things to really tie this together. Maybe some paintings. Another room here. Again, I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the rooms, but that's going to be a whole nother thing. And then our bedroom. And I went ahead and added these little nooks. So this is kind of like a closet in here. And then, of course, we have a room for a bathroom as well. Coming out the front door. Again, so I said that's kind of green, sort of like grass. So here's our walkway up and stairs. And the same thing out back. I got rid of the extra stuff here. The only thing we have left here now is just the ammo crafting machine. Let's tweak that. Okay.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, I haven't used it yet because I just got done crafting it. Actually, let's go with this. That's right. Oh. Okay. Well, now. I guess I can take you guys off of the halt. I did want to, and let's do this right now. I was planning on doing this. Kind of block this off so spiders never kind of have that temptation to hop, skip, and a jump over to here to come at us. So course I'm going to do that. There we go. Decent enough wall, and then I just need to upgrade it. Concrete will be fine. Alright, so 11:59, so I think we have a really good opportunity now to go out and get some big purges done. What I'd like to do is kind of what we talked about in the previous one, and that is I am going to do the all sides with these ones just because save me some time. I want to go through and do the hopping routine bit. So we're going to do all the wilderness POIs, and we're going to get in the helicopter, and we're just jump from one to the next to the next to the next. Seeing as we don't have to drive, I think we can do it pretty quickly and get a lot accomplished. At the same time, I'm hoping to maybe find some of the cooler POIs having to do with the furniture over there. So I'm gonna get everything put away here. How am I doing? Okay, I need to eat. Luckily, I did have some meat stew cooking earlier, so we're back up to go on there. I do need to go make another harvest on our crops at some point here, just to make sure that we have all the supplies we need to be able to keep ourselves sustained food-wise. Oh yeah, that's right. I was also crafting more dye, because I would also like to make some more storage containers, so at the next place we don't have to half and half. Alright, so we'll get those cooking while we're out. I think I need to also get some more water going. Okay. Do I have any? I do. It's a cool I think I have to just remember when I'm going through and doing this that I have to keep refilling the supplies. That's boiled water, isn't it? Right. It is. Alright, so I'm gonna get that cooking as well. I am gonna leave some of the other water because I think we do need it for some things. Alright, so I don't feel like hitting those ones there, so I think what we're gonna do is let's just go straight here. We're gonna hit there to there to there. I've wanted to pick this up. That was kind of one of the ones I missed over there, and then it's going to be down into this area over here. So let's head on up. Let's go ahead and jump in our copter, and hopefully I can find some cool I can find some cool furniture. That's the one thing I'm hoping that happens in these. I mean, yes, we do need to get our purges on, but I would also really like to find some cool furniture. All right, this one, I think I recognize this one. Is this a ranger station? Or is this a National Guard? All right, cool. All right, we're going with the baton on this one. I've maxed out the, I haven't maxed out the level of the revolver, which means I can make it do more damage, but I can't make any better versions of them.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, this might restore my faith in the old batons if this keeps up. Yeah, this is definitely better than the stun baton. I think the stun baton, I think its amount of damage was reduced because its feature is that it, what do we say? Its feature is that it stuns them. This one, I think it sets them on fire, but I think that it just has a better damage because that's how it's meant to be. So I'm kind of excited about that. We'll see how this concrete was holding it up. Okie doke. Yeah, we'll keep playing with this, see how this goes. But if it gets me the quickest, because that's the one thing I like about the melee ones, is that it tends to be faster when we're cruising through. What else did I get something? Make something else? Oh yeah, Stormbreaker. I hadn't realized that I've been running around this entire. Oh, okay. What's the speed on that? That just looks cool. Normal, but I bet you this has a really good off-road. We are going to come back for that. And I may take that with me. That is the first time I've seen one of those repairable. Cool. I like like that. Yeah, we might come back for
My
that, and
sensors
because
have picked up
we're so
something.
close to moving, I may actually transfer that one with me. That'll be my one vehicle. Because up until this point, I've always had a vehicle with me. The helicopter is just a different thing. So yeah, we'll just come back for it. Oh, I get this is based off the design of the old military POI, the old vanilla military. I think. Just keep aiming for those headshots. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, that's nostalgia. Like this is back from the old days. Like the almost single-digit alphas. This is like the OG military base. Wow, it's definitely been tweaked, so it's a little bit different, but the actual building layout is that. That's cool. All right. Oop. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. I walked right through those spikes. Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to cruise through on a lot of these POIs, especially if I start leveling up this baton and start getting the next cheers of them. Wow, so much nostalgia. Wait, did I just get something cool? Nope, just a flashlight. Anybody in
I've
here?
got a bad feeling about this.
There we go. That hurts. Ah, and then I break the books. Okay, that was. Oh, I gotta keep looking just in case I get something nice. Also, I need to check out what we. Oh wow, that sounds like a wandering horde. I'm also need to check out what we have in our loot sucker, whatever you want to call that thing. The thing we had in our base to pick up all the loot bags, because I have not really looked at that since I realized that was where my missing loot was, and I went back to check it out. All right, so yeah, I think this will make for a quick wilderness POIs, and I don't have to worry about all these stupid hills and stuff. Like I said, I said in a previous video, I don't know if it actually made it into there. A lot of times I have to cut things out. Jeez, that was interesting. Typically, when I do my maps, I limit the hills and the mountains, to a small amount. I'm just not a fan of them. It just makes traveling through and getting from place to place extra difficult. And I like to be able to travel. So like I said, I usually just choose to
Master,
lessen
we are
the
not alone.
impact of that. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, okay. Oh, nope. Oh, we got a forge down here too. I don't mind POIs like this, where it's got a lot of stuff in it, but it's fine because it's all really close together and easy to access. There we go. Okay. And we're over there. I think I need to work on land. Ooh. Why? What the? Did I not empty it from the last? Oh, that sucks. Well, that impacts how much we can actually carry with us. Trying to decide, should I just do a quick trip home? It doesn't take me that long. Yeah, I really need to basically, I need to get this stuff out of my inventory, otherwise it's gonna really hamper me. Okay, so I should be able, don't get in there. I don't need to get in there to grab everything. Okay, grab everything, grab everything. Pooches. Put everything away. And what does that leave me with? Oh, I do have a new one that I haven't learned yet. Okay, I need you and okay, there we go.
How may I assist you?
I did find a better droney. I did notice it, but because everything I do just automatically gets sent into my boxes. But he is a tier 6, so I actually was able to upgrade him to a little bit better storage, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna find some place here empty. Let's just remember it's over there. I'm gonna dump everything else in here. Yeah, like I said, I loot so fast now that what I was afraid of is starting to happen, where I'm finding cool stuff and I'm not realizing it because I just have not taken the time to really go through it. Okay. All right. Nope. If I do that, well, we'll see. We'll see what that one is. But if I actually were to do one of the more difficult POIs, I'm going to take more of the day, and I really want to get up closer to being completed. So right now we're at 64.3. So our next POI is going to put us at 65%. Open up all the tier 5s. Is that just the gas station? It is the gas station, but I would rather do a bunch of tiny ones.
Coming enemies, prepare for conflict.
Okay. And these unlocked. I don't care. I'm going to unlock them. Cool. Got him before he was allowed to reproduce. I don't know if I need that for any of those specific auras. And then again, I also don't know that if his, when he basically reproduces, do those count? Okay, someone in here is healing, so I gotta figure out what that. Oh, there she is. Cool. Oh, and we got a basement. I also should take a peek and see what the stamina usage on some of these are. 'Cause I always forget, like, the axes really clued me in on the difference between the one-hand and the two-hand and speed and stuff like that. So I need to pay more attention to that when I'm out and about or upgrading my weapons. What the? Okay. Two bears. That was interesting. Okay, so the last guys are upstairs. Okay.
I've got a bad
Oh, they're
feeling about
outside. Come on. That's it, and we're at 65%. Okay, I don't know where else we're gonna be, and I really. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, It's just the treasure room. So those guys basically broke through the POI to get to me. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Hopefully soon we'll get to the ones where there's a bunch of, like, the clusters. That's what I'm hoping to get to quicker than later, because that'll speed up our whole process. Okay, where is? There it is. Another bear? Okay. Okay. There we go. There's our first cluster. That's some kind of mini town? Gotta remember, these trees are gonna impact my ability to fly. Okay. Watching some people use this thing, it makes makes me a little jealous. They are way better at controlling it and getting it to do what they want it to do. Or at least they make it look better. Okay, there we go. That's a nice cluster. That is another trader. Holy cow. Okay. All right, let's get this cluster here done. All right. That is a tier 5. Holy cow. I wonder what tier 5 that is. Not that I'm trying to do a tier 5 right now. I'm just curious. Again, I keep coming down. Holy cow, this is our original base. This is where we made our rooftop base. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. All right, I am confused as to. Oh, that's right. Remember how embarrassed I was that I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to get in, and it was inside here. There we go. Opens the doors. Let's hit up the old safe
Master,
real quick.
we are not alone.
Just can't help it. I have to do safes. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we'll clear you guys out. Wow. Definitely make it. Oh, what did we get there? Hold on. I saw some. Okay, I thought maybe I'd gotten a purple auger. That would have been nice. Again, right now in this mod, the only way that you can get tier 6 of anything is from loot. You cannot craft tier 6. So like they don't have the legendary crafting mats. There we go. Remember how frustrated I was? I'm being unable to find the way up there. And it was in here the whole time. Come on, guys. I just want to go up and see what's up there. Alright. There's our treasure loot. More purple parts. Okay, and where are you? You're down here. Yep. Oh, I can already make a tier 2 of this. That's good. Alright. Is these fabricated homes or something? Is there anything over here? Nope, just a window. Anybody else back here? Nope, got some medical. I'm enjoying the feel of this speed.
My senses have
At the end, trying to get through to the end. I think I remember this one too. I was all excited back in the day because it was boxes. Back in our pine forest area. Yeah, I might come back to that later, but it's not really it's not like a major priority for me. All right. In here, okay. Alright, fine. You guys come out to me because my parkour won't let me jump into tight spaces. That's right. That goes across into there. Is there anybody else here? Nope, nope. There's our treasure. Come across. There we go. And I remember from when we did it in the there was like one more that right here. There wasn't like actual access to it. You just get stuck in the middle. Anything else? Okay, yeah. Over here. Okay, yep, there we go. Got this building here. Stone, gangster, and what are you? Ernie. Okay. Take the Mopar Electric box. Tier 6 battery. You definitely Rebirth. Okay, let's grab this, and we'll jump over to the next one. Yeah, we're definitely... It's just getting more common to find really good items.
Incoming enemies. Prepare
And a
for
chem
conflict.
station. I'm going to take those because I may actually find a spot for those in my base design, like the vending machines. Spiders are just regular ones on the ground. This is definitely a fire weapon, so does make it difficult to see what's going on sometimes with all the fire particles that are going all over the place. Sir, copper, easy day. Yeah, we are definitely cruising through. Can I hit the? I can. All right, cool. Ammo pad, weapons box. Need those for the distillers. Again, I'm probably planning on leaving a decent chunk of my stuff behind. So I have 3 areas, 4 zombies. Do we have an upstairs somewhere? Oh, we have in here. Oh yeah, there's more workstations in here. Oh, this is a good place. I like this. Okay, we got you, and we got what? I don't know what you were, because you're gone. Once again, I'm definitely really underutilizing my junk turret. I don't know, like I said, it doesn't fit in the normal flow, especially if I'm trying to race through. Did I get everybody here? No, I did not. Okay, who's left and where? Is there a way up on the roof? Can I pick? Okay, I can pick you up. Okay, I'm still kind of confused because I thought I tried to pick some mannequins up somewhere else and it just didn't work. So I was assuming that you couldn't pick up mannequins. I can make a tier 3 of this now. Was that everybody? No, we have one more down. There we go. And 19. So yeah, we can still make some good progress here. All right, we just need to find the entrance. There we go. Yeah, I'll let you go this time. Don't think I need them for anything. I'm at the highest level for the skinning animals, so APC, cool. Jack-o'-lanterns. Ooh, we have. Oh, I was gonna say I thought it was another mannequin. Okay, I can't pick those up. All right, that's locked. This is definitely new. I've never seen. Oh, souvenir shirts. We'll grab those. All right, looks like we have to start at the top, maybe. Locked. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Back side, maybe? Haven't found any zombies to attack yet either. There we go. Yep. Okay, let's go to the chopper first. So we don't gotta worry about the spit.
Master, we are not alone.
I'm very, very pleasantly surprised at how quickly I'm leveling up my new baton. So hopefully that means that maybe, well, at least if not this episode, for sure by the next episode we'll be seeing what the final tier is actually all about. I can never pick those up. I've tried these, but I've seen them used as storage, so I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how, but meh. Okay, grab a little book. The sconces. I don't know if that also made it. I was trying to remember what these things were called. These wall lights, which I really like. But yeah, sconces, I believe, is what they are. Okay. Are we still on the second floor? I don't think I've gone down yet. So there's got to be a drop down here somewhere. I remember we had to go up the stairs to get here, so there's got to be. Very weird spot. Very weird. Yeah. So, and everything's got cameras too. Also weird. Also very weird. Okay. I don't get the story on this one yet. We'll keep going. Maybe I have to get to the end of it. Can you really get the fullness of the story? Okay, yep. Yep, we're good. The zombies bit me again. This is bigger than it seemed from the outside. I'm going to say that right now. This is definitely way bigger than it seemed from the outside. Okay, there you are. I didn't know if I had to get you from the other side or not. Ooh, and they had him in a position where he could have destroyed that loot, too. Not nice. Okay, weapons bag. Thank you. Okay, wait, maybe I'm on the bottom floor? Oh, I am on the bottom floor. That's right. I thought I had to go up. I went up the stairs. That didn't work. Then I went around the back and found the entrance. So we're on the bottom floor. So we're about to go up the second floor. This is a deceptively large POI. I did not really think it was this big from the outside. What the? This is some straight up cultist stuff here. Straight up cultist stuff. Wow. Again, I think I have most of these. If I need more, I know that I can come to this POI to get some more. What are you guys fighting? To get some more paintings, but I think I've already got quite a few paintings. What the heck is up with that bed? Is this a wandering? You are coming from areas I've already cleared. This makes me think you might be wandering. But I'm not seeing any bags drop, so.
My sensors have picked up something.
Oh, this is it. This is the end. Okay, interesting little crib there. Says I still have, yep. Interesting that it took me to the treasure room before actually completing the POI. Nope. There we go. Shotgun Messiah gun box. I will take it. Yep. Even more. Right. There we go. What the hell? This is okay. Now I'm getting the story. This is definitely some creepy stuff. All right, what's left? I think that's it for everything here. I can't loot inside here. Is there any?
I'm in the selling mood.
Are you still in the selling the same stuff? Yeah. I mean, 5,000 brass. If you were selling lead, man, holy cow, that would be.
This
That would
isn't
make my day.
charity. Pay up or pay the consequences.
Tier 4, nope. Could buy shells and weapons.
Damn.
Okay.
Waste of fucking time.
Yep. Nope. Okay, we are at 86. So what do we have that we can do? Any more clusters? Not really clusters. Dude. All right. Let's fly over these. I'm curious to see what these tier 5s actually are that are out in the wilderness.
Incoming enemies.
We're
Prepare
already
for
towards the
conflict.
end of our day here. So let's check that one out. What's the nearest one nearby? So we're heading up to there, and then we're going to go down to there. What the heck? That is very interesting. If I get down low enough, what is... I think this... Wow. Okay, so this is the person I think that makes the types of POIs that that I'm looking for the... There's the loot room. All right, where's the entrance? I am very curious to see... Okay, I just want to see if this has the furniture that I want.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay. Interesting that this thing won't let you jump out of the plane at a height that you can't survive. Like, I tried to jump out a couple times and it said to get close to the ground. Okay. I think I've seen these, like, this is based off of a real thing. Like, somewhere in the, this is some crazy lot. This is definitely a tier 5, but there's, like, in something based from World War II, I think, that this was based on. You can find them in the things where they talk about abandoned places. But, yeah, this is interesting. I just want to get up to the living area and see if it's got any of the cool stuff. I maybe could have landed the helo on top of one of those, but I don't know. It just seems kind of interesting. All right, what do we got in here? Okay, this is all normal furniture. I don't think this is going to have what I want. But at least I get the answer. These guys. I'll try to go to one other area, but I mean, this seems like it's kind of a living area. Yeah. I really don't think this is going to have what I want. Other than lots of things to fight and kill. This will be a fun one to do, like an actual POI to complete.
Master, we are not alone.
Crony, you gonna help me? Okay, we just ran out of stamina. Hold on. There's a lot of guys coming out. Let's drop this while we're at it. Come on. They all seem to be getting stuck inside. There we go. I'll let Tommy get a little action there. A lot of zombies. Alright. Let's see. Let's just jump off back into the water. Wow, that's cool how they made that too. That's interesting. Yep. Alright, that's not what we want. What was the other one? So there's that one. I just want to see this one. And then maybe we'll just make this as we could do a flyby so we actually can see what things are on the map as we... So for tomorrow's episode, we can do more. What are we here? That is the desert. So we got Pine Forest Desert. So those are left over from previous. And I wouldn't get... Yeah, these are interesting. Okay. So that was a pine forest. And that's why it still shows up on there. We just never quite did it. And then we got desert, which I don't want to go anywhere near. And then over here we've got... This is a wizard one. Or a winter one. What tier is this? Tier 3. What do we have? Oh, that's the logging place. Okay. Alright. Let's just buzz through here on our way back, just so we can kind of open up the map a little bit. I'd say we got a couple more episodes that we still need to do worth to get all the purging done. Alright, yeah. Okay. Alright, now we're heading home. I need to start doing some furnishing. I don't think that I'm going to find what I'd hoped to find, so we can save that, I suppose, for maybe our last biome. I don't know. I have some things. I don't know if I got enough of the workout gear. That was one of the things I still wanted to do. So I'm going to probably leave one of my areas unfurnished while I wait to get like the whole weight gear stuff. So like treadmills and the bikes and all that kind of stuff. But I should be able to get a little bit of decorating done tonight. So I'll do what I can on that. And we're just going to, over the next 2-ish episodes, we'll do morning decorating and afternoon, evening purging, and hopefully within like 2 or 3 more episodes we'll have this winter biome all done up, and we'll be ready to move on to do our final 2 biomes, which would be the wasteland and the burnt forest. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy this episode. I hope you like the way the manor is turning out. It looks pretty. I think once we get some more furniture in there, it'll look even better. But if you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and give it a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would appreciate if you consider that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.